I know that we readers weep when we read your books often. Do you find yourself also reacting emotionally when you are writing them?
Sometimes. I wept at the end of Talk Before Sleep.
Just at the end? Because there are a couple of times where all of a sudden I don't even realize that I'm responding hugely emotionally.
Yeah,
here.
just at the end. But that's not to say that writing it didn't bring up a lot of painful memories, but also funny memories.
Right.
You know? We had a good time.
Yeah.
Nobody gets to live forever. We always forget. It's very convenient to deny it.
Right.
But you don't get to live forever. So the notion of having a good death is something quite special.
Yeah.
I always like, there was a movie, well, it's, it's a Native American saying, it's a good day to die. I think that there's something to be said for keeping it in the forefront of your brain.
Yeah.
I was a nurse for 10 years before I started writing, and I often say that I believe that I'm still nursing. I'm still offering consolation or a cure or to heal. To offer healing in some way. I can't heal people's problems for them, but I can say things in a way that makes them think about how they can help heal themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll lighten it up with food.
Okay. Okay.
As everyone knows who reads your books.
What, death is sad?
I'd say,
okay,
yeah.
I didn't know.
No,
okay.
I know. Go figure.
Okay.
But everyone knows that you love food, and we all love food as a result of reading your books. In fact,
everybody loves
we
food.
probably gain weight while reading your books, and we'll send you the Weight Watcher bill or whatever. But I'd like to play a little game.
Okay.
If you were to have a dinner party, and you can only invite 5 people, but those 5 people have to be characters from your books, who would you invite to the table?
Jeez, that's a hard one. Well, Katie Nash.
Yeah.
Who's 12 and then 13.
From Durable Goods.
She's one of my favorite characters.
And so she would be 13 coming to the table because,
she'd be 13.
Okay, she'd be 13.
I would invite this old lady at the other end of the spectrum who was in Pull of the Moon, who she was dispensing advice to Nan about life and living. She was out there shelling peas. Eugenie is her name. I would invite her.
You love her.
The woman in We Are All Welcome Here who was unable to move only her head, inspired by a real person. We got to get a guy in there, so Frank Griffin from Say When, because I think he's a really, really good guy.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy, and people always say, you always knock your men off, or they disappear somehow or another, but that whole book is narrated by a guy. He's a good guy. Let's see, is that 4?
Yep, I think we got one more.
And then I think Jasmine Johnson, because she's a very interesting, exotic character.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see how she'd meld in to that.
I think Frank Griffin might go for her.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, that would be good for Frank.
It would be.
You brought up Pull of the Moon, and I have to say, I was reading recently Until the Real Thing Comes Along, and I was stunned because Ethan is just going along and he has to hitchhike home. And all that's written in the book is that he is picked up by Nan, who has Massachusetts license plates. And I realized, oh, that's Nan from the Pull of the Moon.
Good for you. Not everybody got that.
Well, I felt like it was a present that you gave to me, and anyone else who can, who looks for those things.
That
and
was for
do
fun.
you do that?
No, that was the only time.
Is that the only time? I wanted to just get them all lined up and figure out, oh my gosh, I bet there's other presents in here.
Yeah, no, that was the only one.
Okay. Well, to close, I just want to ask you if there is a story, you've written a number of different stories, and obviously about yourself, but also fiction, but is there a story that you know that you need to write, but you have yet to find the courage?
Yes. And I did write it. I wrote a novel, and then I put it on the shelf.
Okay.
Because I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you'd rather not say
tuned.
what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much,
You're
Elizabeth,
welcome.
for
Thank
being
you.
with us.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye.